Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases.
We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the 41. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Ty Johnson now to return. And look at this return. Brushes him off with ease. And they've got it inside field goal range already to begin the drive. He's out of bounds inside the 35.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover. Provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he finds space for about a 3-yard. Bond with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
18 Cardinal.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
You know, that is such a bummer because as a quarterback, gosh, you got to give your receiver enough space and enough real estate to make that catch in bounds. That was off just enough to carry the receiver to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
63.
Back to throw, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. From the 45 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 24 yards.
Hurts setting up to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts throwing again. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is up. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles take over just shy of the 40. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. First and 10, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He's on the move. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The 49ers in possession. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's 2nd and 11. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
Play action now with Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. His internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles take it away once again, the 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
The Eagles take over.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escape, and he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, Britton Covey. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. This one finds Goddard. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Hurts now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great. Set.
First down from the red zone. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again. Hurts throwing again. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Darius Slay with the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Chased out to his right. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Fred Warner. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Cooper DeJean with the stop. 2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 63.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 46. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. From the pistol, Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Eagles have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go Silver, ready?
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 10-yard line.
No touch.
Trying again, following the sack. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No touch.
3rd and long for him here. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, Hurts. Go try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back at what's marked at the 37-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Purdy setting up that play action. A bit of desperation on this deep shot, and they pick him off again. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. And the Eagles capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And if they could play at this level every timeout, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.